Hello crafting, we shall be making this beautiful cinnamon fascinator today with all the designs. Let's get crafting. To start with, I'll show you how I wire my fascinator base. For this wiring, I didn't sew. I'll show you how you can use glue to wire. First off, you measure your base to get the exact wire you're going to cut for the wiring. When you measure your base, I got 22 for this. Then I will add extra inch. That extra inch is to enable it overlap. Then I'll go in with thread to wrap. I usually wrap. You can use tape to tape yours. The overlapping, but I prefer using thread to wrap it tightly. Then I'll fit it into my base the way you see me do it. Then I'll go in with my UHU glue. Just rub it on the wire and also on the edge of your cinnamon where you press it down. When you apply it portion by portion, then you press down. You can use your peg here to hold it. So I've done that and I'm done with the wiring. So to make my work look neat, I'll go in with a bias strip and cover the cinnamon edge. You can go with any type of fanciful bias strip you prefer, or you can also use the cinnamon, from a bias with the cinnamon and use it to wrap. So for this I bought a bias strip and I'm using it to cover it. Just apply glue portion by portion the way you did for the wiring. Apply it in portions, then you place it neatly over the cinnamon edge. Then at the end you give a little bit of like half an inch extra. That half an inch extra, then you apply your UHU glue on the extra. Then you see why I say apply half an inch extra, so your work comes out neat. Then apply little glue on the other edge of where your last part will lap. Then gently fold quarter of an inch in, or half an inch, depends the extra you cut. Fold it in that way, it prevents your edge from fraying. Then you cover it, place it and cover. This way your edge, your bias edge will not fray, and it will look neat. And you can make this the back of your fascinator. Where you overlapped can be the back of your fascinator to make it all smooth, neat and beautiful. So with this done, you have your fascinator base ready to make any design of your choice. I'm just going over to still press and make sure everything is well placed and dried before I'll go ahead to attach my headband. Now for this video, I'll not show how I attached my headband because I have a video already, and at the end of the video I'll link it so you can go ahead to watch it after watching this video, how you can neatly attach your headband without thread showing on the top of your fascinator base. Trust me, you want to watch that video if so you see how I achieve this. I'll link it at the end of this video so you go ahead to watch it. So for my net, I'll measure. You can take a longer length. I used 19 here. You can go with a longer length. It depends how full you want your net to be. So now I want my net to have this bow like look. So I folded it in half. Then I'll run through the center to, you see those small box on the net, that is where I'll pass my needle through. So once I get it from one edge to the other, I'll now go over it with my thread, wrap it. This is to keep it in place and keep it firm. There's also a video on how you see it done clearly. I'll also link that video at the end of this video so you can go through that video. So I'll just go over and over and wrap it. When I'm done, I'll now sew with my needle and thread that part you wrapped with your thread, go over and sew it. This helps it stay in place. You don't have any fear of it losing out. It stays in place. So I just go over it multiple times before I place it on my fascinator base and start my designing. Like, give it a good design. Designing, you can let your creativity run wild as much as you can. Think of how you want your placements to be, and you do your designs the way you want them to be. This I'm attaching cinnamon leaf to this fascinator now, so I just want it at the edge of the net. Then these feathers, they come in the way you saw it, but I took them out each, like each strand of the feather. Then I'll go over with my scissors. Just go over it multiple times. You get these beautiful coils multiple times. So see again how I'm doing it. Over it with your scissors gently, gently over it multiple times. You'll see how the feather coils out. It looks so beautiful. So just pay close attention again. I'll just go over it multiple times just with my scissors. My scissors is closed over it gently, and it gives you these beautiful feathers you can work with and just elevate your design. Now this is the interesting part. I'll now bring all the feathers I've curled together to have a fuller feather. Just give it a fuller design. I'll bring all the feathers I've curled together. I kept them at different angles so they are not of the same length. Then I'll not wrap it with my thread. These beautiful techniques will elevate this feather. You can use this technique for other kind of feathers. Just place it at different angles, then wrap it. Look at the beauty that we've created. It's so beautiful. So I'll now place it on my fascinator. I'll place it at another angle away from the cinnamon leaf I've already attached. So I'll go in with glue to attach this. I'll just a little glue. Then with the flower I want to place on it, a little glue over it. Place it where I want it to. Press down. Remember, with UHU glue, allow it a bit air to air dry a bit before you place it. Then press and hold. You press and also it sticks firmly. It does not go off. So the same thing I did with my feather, I will then press and hold. Look at this beauty. So for your thread, how to neatly cover your thread, I'm going in with my business design wrap to cover it. Now you can cover with Peter Sham ribbon here, or any other ribbon you prefer, but I'm going with my business logo to cover it neatly. It gives your work, your finished work, a beautiful and neat appearance. So you don't want any tackiness showing. You can go in with Peter Cham ribbon if you don't have your own business logo. This is the beauty, and everything is looking beautiful and neat. So you can go ahead to design your own fascinator in this way or in any other way. If you've gotten value for this, kindly like, subscribe and share this video so other persons can also have value. Subscribe and share. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram at Ibis Fine Crafties, and connect with us there. Any questions you have, kindly leave it in a comment, and if you want a design, kindly leave it in a comment. Whatever you can think of, you can create. So be creative. Bye.